And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes!
Lost Faces showing up.
Yeah. Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on this Friday night, February 28th. Hey,
And I'm wound up. Get the big gulp going tonight. Look, the big gulp.
Sorry for being a little bit late. We were having some discussions, and hey, since it's Friday night, yeah, so
Music sounds Ukrainian to me.
Oh, don't start.
What? It does. Come on.
Glenn, let's not even go there. We got that up on our system.
We'll see.
We
We'll
got
see if I
that
make
on
it
our
through the
system.
show without getting all. I'm wearing my Canada hat today. Anybody notice? You with it? You
I
understand?
tell
You
you
see
what,
where I'm going with this?
I tell you what. How about
That's such a bad place to be.
Maybe put on a Giants hat to stay neutral. How about that one?
Uh-oh. Chardal. Oh, no, Chardal's not here. Will B was just saying Chardal dances to this. Great America. They might have to change. Are they going to have to change their name?
They're closing down in a few years, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Great America.
What's up,
Chardal,
49?
Great
We haven't
America
welcome
isn't
back,
so
dude.
great after all.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we got lots to talk about tonight, Eric, when we open up the discussion here. I want to continue on the Bailey. We got going with Bailey last night, and I saw in the pre-chat a lot of people maybe starting to side with old Glenny now.
Hey, I'd rather talk about that than other things. There you go. All right, have at it, man. Where are you at here on the young Bailey?
Well, I mean, you know what we started with last night.
It got a
Too
little
many
weird.
unanswered questions. Somebody in the chat just a few minutes ago said, he's a great catcher. Eric, when I grew up, great catchers were Johnny Bench,
Yes.
Gary
correct.
Carter. I mean, this is just
Okay.
in my youth.
Okay.
Gary Carter, Johnny Bench.
Yes. Yes.
And it means you're an all-around good baseball player at the catching position. Not, well, he can frame a pitch 6 times a game, Eric. Does that make you a great catcher if you can frame a strike 6 times a game? I do not think that's or if you're a guy flying around the outfield and you're making circus catches once every 6 or 7 games, but you drop the ball 5 or 6 times, and all people remember you for is, oh, remember he went over the fence and made that great catch, Eric? Listen, it's time to call the spade a spade. If you can't play at the plate, then are you a good okay, maybe that's a topic. We'll open it up. What makes a great catcher?
Okay, I get what you're saying. When you're throwing out a good catcher, a great catcher, again, it should encompass both parts of the, or what do you want to say that? Both sides of the ball, so to speak, right? Defense and your bat. Okay. Can you be a great defensive catcher? Yes. Can you be not so much of a offensive player as a catcher? Yes. But and there you go. when I think of a great or good catcher, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too. I'm thinking, okay, yes, this catcher can both hit and catch. Now, that being said, is he a good to great defensive catcher? Yeah, I would say yes, he is. Would I say that about his bat? No, his bat is it's not there. First half of the season, that's okay. Second half of the season, it falls away. So yeah, so I get what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. Hey, yeah, if you're using these words such as good and great, you should understand. Hey, it's he's going to be good on both sides of the ball. If you want to say he's a great defensive catcher, okay, now you're being
aha.
specific.
I was waiting for the close, and that's what my statement was going to be. I don't see anybody. If you're going to be in there in the chat and you say he's a great defensive catcher, well, he won a Gold Glove, so who might argue with that? Then say he's a great defensive catcher. Don't say he's a great catcher, Eric, because if a guy hits 097 or 087, then that ain't a good catcher, in my opinion.
Right.
All around catcher.
Yep.
You could take this to different levels, Eric. And I don't want to go down every single road here, but I don't agree with a lot of our chit chatters here about McRae. Oh, but he's got great speed and he can run the ball down. Yeah, but he can't get on. If he's such a great base stealer, you got to be on first to get to second, Eric.
Right.
And if you're striking out 26% of the time, then you're not a great player.
Correct.
Yeah, but what do you mean he's not a great player? Man, he got speed.
Exactly.
He's got more speed than your internet because you're breaking up again.
What the hell? Oh, I know why. It's all good. We're good. Hold on. Let me see something here.
So what do you think of that, Eric? Now I'm talking about McRae and Bailey. What makes a great player? Do you have to be
yeah, there you go.
Really good. What at certain aspects of the game? Do you have to have a little bit of everything in the arsenal? What makes you a great player? An all-around great player.
Yeah, I mean, and there you go. It depends. You could be specific. And if you want to be specific, I'm fine with that. But if you're going to be general with your description of a player, well, then you better be able to back it up with information both defensively and offensively, right? Again, we could sit there and we talk about Yaz, right? Everyone says Yaz is a fantastic defensive outfielder. And I agree. He's fantastic. He was a nominee. Fantastic. But would I say he's a good player? No, because his bat, it has its moments. Last year, right? He didn't crack 200 until halfway into the season? If that? Was it even past that? Something like that. So again, you got to answer that question isn't simple because again, it depends on what you're asking. Are you asking overall? Well, you got to be careful. You have to be careful. If you want to be specific, I'm more about, hey, let's be specific here. If that's what you want to talk about, because then your argument will hold up, so to speak.
Do good players? Let me take it to this aspect. All right. We're talking about what he does on the field. Eric, a great player. Are they the ones that sell the tickets? Because I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. Turd. I'm not stopping what I'm doing to watch McRae or Bailey have bat on the TV. Are they, does a great player sell tickets? Do they just have that it factor that they're a great player? Giants have a lot of good players, Eric. I don't think the Giants are full of great players.
Yeah, there is. Okay, let's you want to talk about that? Yeah, hey, it's open forum. It's open forum. Yeah. So whatever. Graham.
Okay, Graham's in tonight. Our starting catcher hit a dinger off the first pitch. Our backup hit another and batted 2 runs in and another hit. Well, guess what, Graham? I played semi-pro ball. I played pro hockey. Semi-pro ball for a couple of summers. Guess what, Eric? I took one in a playoff game. I took one deep to left field, dude. Guess how many career home runs I had? So we're going to revisit that. If I could go back and get the old video going, Eric, the old VHS somewhere and say, look at that home run, Eric. Look at that home run, baby. You go, yeah, but you only had one career home run. So don't talk to me on one preseason. They're playing exhibition baseball.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but Eric, he drove in 2 runs today. Sign it. He should be the starter. That's not the way it is. By the way, Wilmer hit one deep today. Just saying.
What? Oh, you know who else hit one deep today?
Chapman.
Anybody else?
I believe that's it. But I got a text message saying that Meckler hit one today.
Meckler.
He didn't hit one off. He didn't.
Okay. I noticed the pitchers did pretty well, right? Webb, Birdsong, and Harrison. They all look pretty good.
Yeah, what was the starting 3 starters in the first 4?
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, isn't it? Again, Webb looked great. Birdsong looked great again. I want to see that. And Harrison's first start, he looked good. All right, let's go. We're gonna need him, right?
Exactly, Tom. Now Posey, great catcher because he could catch, he could hit all around. Overall, great, right? Great ball. Maybe that's how we should be summing it up for our viewers, Eric. Is Bailey a good ball player? Or is he a great ball player? I think he's good. Gold Glove catcher. He's a good player.
Yeah, good player. Not great.
Would I trade the Gold Glove? Absolutely.
There you go. Some people will. Some people won't. For
would
me,
I trade a Gold Glove catcher?
I would not. For me, at this particular time, I would say no because, again, what are you going to get from him? If you're not going to get much back from him, then why trade him when you can still have that Gold Glove behind the dish to help your starting staff? So there is something. And here's another thing.
Are we not getting along? Or I'll go home. You go home. There, you go home.
What are you doing?
I got trigger finger here today.
You're kicking yourself out.
I know the sandwiches myself. Jesus.
My God.
You don't have to agree. I like that, Eric. You wouldn't see now. You wouldn't trade the defensive catch. I might get there tonight. You would keep him. I would trade him. See, this is why this is a good exercise.
And I'll tell you, here's my basis for that. He's still fairly young. This is only going to be his second full year, right? Last year was his full year. The year before that, he got called up because of injury, but he did play quite a bit of the season. So this is going to be his second full year as the catcher. Now he needs to show something, right? Look, and I don't think that I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, if he never hits, well, we need to hold on to him. No, I'm not going to say that. He's gonna have to hit the whole 220. 220 ain't getting it done. He's going to bat 240. Okay, I'm okay with that. As long as he's driving in a few runs, hitting a few home runs here and there, that's what I want to see. But hell, if he hits 260, 270, I'd be absolutely thrilled. But he has to be able to do that.
I don't agree with you all the time, Eric, and we don't have to agree. Right?
Am I angry? Right. You bet the fuck I'm angry.
That's a new one. Oh, man.
Or I loaded.
You are a fucking moron. Let me be clear about that. You will never understand it because you are incapable of understanding it.
I was saving that one for later, but I see you got trigger finger too.
Oh, what is that?
Isn't that a good one? Let's revisit that one more time. I don't agree with Eric. I don't have to agree with him. I don't hate him in personal life, but here on the show,
you are a fucking moron. Let me be clear about that. You will never understand it because you are incapable of understanding it.
Oh my God.
You like those?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me guess. Did you put those up after?
I put them up about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. After today, I was like, I know you're going to be in rare form.
Am I angry? You bet the fuck I'm angry.
Oh my God. I knew it. Oh my God. I freaking knew it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and those are going to get marked with keeper. We're keeping that. Those are keepers.
Oh my gosh. We're getting so many in here. I don't even know what the hell we're freaking got anymore. Gosh, dang. But
And if we want to really keep it clean,
You snotty little bastard.
that's as clean as we're
There
going
you
on
go.
a Friday night.
There we go. There we go. Oh man, that's pretty good. Now we're to hell.
Anyway, so you keep the cat. You like defensive catchers. I like offensive catchers, or offensive. You like.
I want both. I mean, let's be clear here. I want both because I think Bailey could still show something. I think the Giants can still show, or I'm talking about Bailey can show something, and I think he has to do it this year. This year, there has to be an improvement. Let's just say that it has to be improvement. Let's start trending upward rather than downward.
Well, if I didn't think it was illegal, which I'm not, I think it might be. I think it might be copywritten. I would, you know what else I'd load up into our sound effect category? The theme from Jeopardy. Because I'm still waiting for Bailey to show me something at the plate.
Oh, I get it. No, I understand.
Do.
Hey, should we do a recap? Who's leading the Giants in hitting?
If you want for conversation point, but I really don't care. I don't care if a player goes over. They're all they're doing today on other channels. No, not Dan's, but other channels. They're crapping all over Eldridge, man. It's just a waste of time. He's a write-up because he hit a home run now. He's gotten like 8 plate appearances and he hasn't got a hit. Lottie freaking da.
Well, he's got 2 hits, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. But before,
they say, oh, he hasn't been able to put the bat on the ball, hit 1 home run, and oh boy, now he can't put that. Come on. It's practice, Eric.
Yeah, what
Does he got to do it 5 times?
What's he got? What are we talking about here, guys?
We sitting in here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, practice.
Okay, so there we go.
That's right. He could be a franchise player, Eric. We're talking about a guy who could change the future of the organization, and people are crapping on him because, Eric, the last 7 at-bats, he has failed to get a hit.
Yeah, but here, let's listen up. Here we go. This, again, we're talking about practice here. It's spring training, but hey, let's just see what the heck guys are doing. Who is leading the team in? He's got 12 plate appearances.
Can you bring it up?
He has 6 hits. I don't want to bring it up because it gives it away. He has 6 hits, 4 singles, 2 doubles. Who is that man?
Somebody is 6 for 12?
Who is that man? Who is
Encarnacion.
500? Brett Wisely.
Wisely. Oh,
Brett
God.
Wisely. All right, next guy, batting 455.
Every time I hear Wisely, I can only think of one thing.
Hey, man, he's good. He's good.
I'm not a Wisely guy, Eric.
The next guy has 11 plate appearances, 5 hits, 2
So
wait, 3 doubles.
We got a long show ahead of us. Now, if you want to throw out the name Wisely, and you're all excited about batting 500 in preseason.
No, I'm not excited. I didn't say I was excited. Just saying.
Do you think his preseason numbers could vault him into the second base role, or is it Fitzgerald?
Nope. You know who? No. You know what he's going to do? What is vaulting him? He could go out there and bat 200, and he's probably still going to be the backup. You know why? Why do you think he'll be the backup? Why do you think he'll be the backup? Fitzgerald. What side of the base does he bat from?
Good point, Eric.
So he's got a leg up, but again, this helps his situation.
Okay,
again, next 11 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry, 11 plate appearances, 5 hits, 2 singles, 3 doubles. Who is that man? The
Wilmer Flores.
Gerard Encarnacion.
That's what I said first. I meant Gerard.
There you go, Gerard in second. Third place,
Wilmer.
With 10 plate appearances.
Ask the question first.
10 plate appearances. 1 single. Or it's got 3 hits, 1 single, 1 double, 1 home run.
Jung Hu. Christian.
Who is that guy?
Who?
Yeah, Christian Koss. I know Glenn Kuiper. He talked about him yesterday. I don't know anything about this guy. Koss.
Guys in the chat, are you losing Eric like I am? Or is it just me?
Am I going in and out?
You're in and out like a fiddler's elbow, man.
What in the hell's going on? Gosh, dang it.
I'd return that cable you bought.
No. What the hell's
Yeah,
going on?
Richard, our audio tech, he says, yeah, losing you. And Salsa says your voice
Let me
cuts
see what's
off.
going
You're
on.
freezing on mine. Losing you. Anyway.
But anyways, am I back?
Mick with the laughing icon. He was going in and out. Eric was going in and out.
Am I back? Yes or
You're
no?
back.
Okay. So
You're
the next guy. So you had Christian Kost, fourth with 14 plate appearances and 4 hits.
This is why preseason doesn't matter, Eric.
Yeah, I know. 3 singles, 1 double. Luis Matos. How about that? In 4th. Not too shabby, huh?
One thing that the Giants I have noticed, and I got it to be honest with you, Eric, I'm not sitting around listening to games in the middle of the afternoon when I'm working, and I'm not trying to find the games on TV in the preseason. I worry about it opening day, maybe in a couple of days before the ramp up. You know, they're going to play a couple of overseas games that'll get me, I'll have a little tingle for the start of the year here in North America. But I'm not getting overly excited, Eric, about a lot of things, except you and I did an entire platform, an entire show on one main topic. This team is hitting home runs. They are living the long ball in the preseason.
Yep.
Is that going to carry over, perhaps? Well, you and I both had them. You had them at about 294, 298?
Well, I had him. Okay, I had 195. You had him at 267.
267, 237, somewhere around there. Yeah. So they're hitting the long ball. So let's see what happens.
Spring training, the ball flies, and
They do have capable long ball hitters, though. But I don't think you can win at a consistent level with the long ball.
You got to get those hits with runners in scoring position. That could rear its ugly head. Where are they leading in strikeouts? That's what I want to know. But
Morkatna says Giants will win the World Series in 2027. I think he's talking about the Tokyo Giants, though. Sorry.
Huh.
Because the Giants are not winning the World Series in 2027. I think he meant 2037, not 20.
That's it. I'm not going to even and look. Everyone else is either at 222 or below. I'm not.
And you know why they're not going to win the World Series in 2027? And we can't profess to know the future. However, in 2027, there'll still be something in SoCal called Dodger baseball, alive and well. Yeah. Now, if I could live the life of Marty McFly and go back, Biff went back and he was able to find out all the scores for all the games, Eric. Wouldn't that be nice?
Hey, how about that? Yeah.
And Senior could come in every night. Who's going to I got the over-under. Glenn, what do you think? Let me check. My sources tell me you're going to score big. I saw that movie. The clip was on when I flipped it on, and that was the clip. He looks in and he sees the almanac, the sports almanac.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Skanky Pants, welcome in.
What's up, Skank Pants?
He says ownership doesn't have the balls to win a World Series. Balls to win a World Series? They don't even have the balls to make a trade. Holy smoke. I know you're really throwing.
I tell you what, let's fix that up. They don't have the balls to spend the money to try to win the world. How about that?
A lot of things we're covering. They just don't have balls. Giants baseball. We don't have balls.
Ballless.
Anyway.
Zach is shaking in his boots right now.
Well, they certainly talk a big game, the Giants. And again, this offseason, they talk a big game, but I just don't see them. They don't execute.
Well, again, this is going to be totally different, right? So we have to see how the Giants are going to come out and play. I can't make a judgment that the Giants are gonna just suck and suck and suck. Look, I was able to say that last few years because we saw what it was. We saw who was leading the team. It wasn't working. So let's see what Buster Posey is going to be able to bring as far as. I'm not talking about his ability to trade or free agents. I'm talking about his ability to get the team on the right page, philosophically speaking, in playing good, clean baseball. If they could play good, clean baseball, they're going to, again, I've said this. I thought they're going to win more games than they did last year.
Hey, Skaters out there tonight? I want to hear from Skaters. I caught a little bit of Skater show last night, and he didn't call out Giant Sports Talk Live. He just said other shows. And it seemed quite fitting, actually. Said that other channels, I think it was his co-host actually, said other channels, they're all just rolling around. They're so pissed off and they're mad at the word. They're haters. They're haters because just because the Giants didn't go out and get the best players available. Well, isn't that the name of the game, Eric?
You look, can you get all of them? No, but you can get a couple of them, right? Right?
Come on, man. Come on. We get Verlander. Woo!
Hey. They did get Willie Adames, so I'll give them that. Should have got another one, though. They should have gotten another one.
So they got one positive, and then they just...
Right, and that's the thing.
And I can't get up!
That's where I'm at, right? I think they should have gotten 2 free agents, and they should have got a trade done, but they didn't. Yeah. Again, that's me. That's how I feel.
I'm not exactly, I wouldn't call myself a hater, Eric.
Am I angry? You bet the fuck I'm angry.
Well, there you go.
That's more like it.
Toby, here we go. Astros and White Sox wanted Eldridge. They did not want anyone with the talent Eldridge. Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now. Toby, I don't believe that was the only guys they were looking at. There's no way, because neither team, talking about the White Sox or the Astros, got back anyone close to what Bryce Eldridge has the potential to be, right? No way. So I'm not going to follow. I'm not going to follow that line of thinking. I think the Giants could have pulled a trade without having to give up Eldridge. They just didn't want to give up anyone else. I would not be surprised if you gave up Harrison. If you gave up Harrison in one of these trades, maybe not the Crochet trade. Well, maybe, you never know. But for the Tucker trade, absolutely. If you had put in Harrison up for availability, then you're probably gonna have to give up maybe another guy or two, maybe. You could have gotten Tucker, maybe gotten Crochet. But because I'm not gonna sit there and say, because all you're doing you're following along with what everyone else. Giants just can't do nothing because they weren't going to give up Eldridge. No one gave up an Eldridge type player. They didn't.
That's right.
And I don't think that would have gotten that. That did not have to. They didn't have to go that route to get those said players.
They had their opportunity, Eric. Look at this. Paul Fong says, "Just wish you would stop shitting on Verlander."
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Now, for the record, I don't shit on him, but you know what I do, Paul? I'm just looking at his age, and I'm just making an assessment based on that. That's it. Period. Look, when you're at 42 years of age, you don't get better. You don't. You could look. I'm not saying that he's going to be a tire fire, but it could happen. It could happen with anybody. But at that age, there's more a higher propensity for him to hit the IL than if he was 32, right?
Toby, Crochet, and Tucker. Now, those are their name star players. So when you say Harrison and Tibbs for Crochet or Tucker would have been okay, it would be absolutely phenomenal for us. For us,
that would have been awesome. Yes,
for us, of course, it would have been awesome. Yeah, but I don't see all these other teams saying, Jesus, I got Crochet, but I got to have Tibbs and Harrison, Eric. Got to have them. It ain't happening. Stop talking like a fan. Harrison's not even getting preseason starts, Eric.
No, it's only because he was sick. That's not a
He
big
might not even be in the starting lineup, Eric. Who knows? We don't know. The way they're
Harrison,
treating this guy. And
Harrison
listen,
and
he's
Tibbs
been no
would have
Garrett,
gotten
he's been no
Tucker.
Garrett Crochet for the last 2 years, Eric.
Harrison and Tibbs would have gotten you Crochet or Tucker. I guarantee you, it would have done it. That would have got the deal done. 100% would have got the deal done. Why the Giants didn't do it? Who knows?
Oh, absolutely. You're comparing a 35-year-old pitcher and a 42-year-old pitcher. Who would I rather put my money on? Sagano. And Eric and I are going to keep a close eye on it.
Yeah.
This season. We're gonna see what Sagano does. He looked good the other day. Started on Wednesday, I think. He looked good.
He says he seems healthy now. Well, it's spring training. We haven't had the season start yet. Go say the 160. I don't see him hitting 160. I don't think he even comes close to sniffing 160.
No, the prognosticators have him going 95, 97.
I at the most 120, right? 120 at the most. At a 380, yeah, that could be about around here. I said that. I said he's going to be mid threes to low fours. That's possible, but it also could be absolutely worse. It could be absolutely worse.
Good point. Where is it?
Yeah, Harrison.
Well, that's not the one I meant to bring up, but we'll just.
Harrison gets you Tucker. No.
If Farhan traded Snell, we wouldn't be talking about
I
this.
know. If he
I
traded
have to agree.
we wouldn't be talking about this. If they traded Alex Cobb, we wouldn't be talking about this. If they traded Snell, we wouldn't be talking about this. 100% PMG. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%. Harrison would have gotten you Tucker. Again, not by himself. You're going to have to add a piece or two. But if Harrison was part of that package, he would have gotten you Kyle Tucker. It's a 1-year rental. It's a 1-year rental. There's no way you're going to get more than that for a Kyle Tucker. It ain't going to happen.
Sleepy, I'm going to answer. It's a good question. You can be repetitive if you'd like, and I'll answer it again. I would not trade Eldridge. And my reasoning for it is I've used this term on the show multiple times. In fact, in the last few broadcasts, Eric, pick a freaking lane. If you're going to keep bitching and complaining, well, we don't have much of a farm system, Eric. We got to build internally. We got to bring up our own. Well, all the people are bitching about that. Well, let's trade Eldridge. No. You want to start building from within? Let's see what Eldridge does. I'm not trading Eldridge. If he's the one bright light, if you will, and it's not just Giants, it's organizations around baseball, Eric. If you turn on a Mets broadcast and you say, oh, what do you think of that Eldridge? Oh, there's a reason why other teams are so adamant that they want him. Why? Because they think he's going to be good. So why would we trade the best thing we got going right now as far as our future in the minor league system, Eric? You answer that.
I would agree.
Okay. Done.
Look, and I've always said, hey, everyone's up for a trade, but look, you would have to be absolutely, positively blown away to trade, depending on who they trade, right? I mean, so I will never say. But
I agree. Get on one side of the fence, then.
Yeah.
If you're going to trade him, then I don't want to hear anything else about our minor league system. Screw it. Well, we don't build from. How often have you heard that in the last 8 months doing this show, Eric? Our minor league system, God, we got to build from win. How did the Giants win the World Series for 3 years? We had our homegrown players. All right, we got something that's blooming, Eric. We got something there. We're sprinkling a little on it, a little fairy dust. It's going to blossom. And Eric, would you trade him? Let's trade him. You can't talking to both sides of the mouth then. Holy
Verlander
shit.
pitched 175 and 22, and in 23 he pitched 139. Well, this is 2025. He's 42 years old. This is the issue I have. That's the only issue I have with Verlander is his age. That's it. Period. End of story. Stop. It's his age. That's the only thing that is going to play a factor in this. Yeah. There you go, Paul.
Something I don't think people are taking into account. Verlander pitched 175, 139. A couple of factors, Eric. You mentioned age. Obviously, it's one of the big factors.
Right.
And he's not pitching for the Houston Astros anymore, Eric.
Yeah.
He's not. Yeah. We ain't no Houston Astro lineup.
Right. And yes, he had the
And
benefit.
maybe we'll talk about that on Monday's show. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but maybe that's a great topic for Monday. I'm going to write it down, Eric. Maybe Monday you and I can look. We've gone over the starting lineup. You and I should sit down and have a frank discussion on how we think the lineup will prevail as a whole.
Well, yeah, okay.
Maybe
wait a little bit. Maybe wait a little bit longer. Maybe another week, because then maybe we get more clarity on what the lineup's going to be. Maybe. What do you think?
I think we all know who's going to be in there.
Oh, hold on.
But if it will appease Eric, I'm okay. I'm not going to tell you to get out of here, Eric. Go home. You're back. Oh, you're back, and I'm going to give you back that. I like being on this side. Yeah, well, right on, Cole. You agree with me? You agree with me, Cole? We ain't the Astros. And I was trying to wrap my head around this earlier today, Eric, or maybe it was yesterday. If you've got all the people, I mean, you and I have been guilty. I use the term guilty of it. We always talk about from the pitching standpoint, big yard, deep center field, weird center field, but deep center field, Oracle Park, great pitcher's ballpark. Well, if there's that much space, Eric, why isn't it a good hitter's park? You should be dumping doubles into the gap there. You should be getting a double every game.
Tell you what, Christian, what's up? He goes, Verlander was brought in for more than just pitching. Mentoring is also, hold on.
Wait,
hold on. Let me talk. Now look, they're mentoring. There is, don't get me wrong. There is value in that. But when you sign a pitcher for $15 million, you want him to go out there and take the ball every fifth day. But you know what? He does bring something else to the table. Okay? He brings something else to the table. Just saying. Okay. 2017, Houston Astros.
Good. Are you finished talking about mentoring? Because I don't want to be any part of that.
No, I'm not. What's up, Christian? Look, mentoring, there is a need for mentoring, 100%. I'm not going to sit there. But when I want to put a team together, I would much rather Ibrahim. I much rather.
I wish we could.
Who's going to go out there every single fifth day and get it done, and have the future. Look, I don't want to hype up a stopgap. That's me. That's me. I don't want a stopgap. I want a guy. I'd rather see one of the young guys, and if they're bad, they're bad. I just rather see some of the young guys than Justin Verlander. That's just me. Yep. Again, I'm not saying whether I'm right or wrong. It's just my preference. Period.
And it's not like the Giants have not come at us countless times and said, this is the direction we think we're happy with the young pitching. Well, they're talking it again, both sides of the mouth, Eric. They're so excited about the young pitching. They brought in a 42-year-old that's a mentor.
Yeah. I
haven't seen Abraham in for a while. You get Abraham.
Abraham's been here. He's been around.
Get him in. No, I mean.
Get him in here. Oh, yeah. Abraham.
We're lost without Abraham.
There you go.
Okay.
By September, Verlander won't be even. Yeah, that's it. Christian. Yeah, you probably are right. By September, he's probably not going to even be in a rotation. Who knows? Maybe they trade him.
The show would be
trade, but that well, I don't want to go. That's it. We kind of talked about that the other day. I don't want to go down that path again yet. Yeah, let's wait for that one.
This show would be epic if we were allowed to play music, Eric. I would have a whole portfolio here because I would have immediately hit. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum. Fitting.
That would be.
Fitting.
That would be. Yeah, go for it, Toby. Yeah. Come on, man. You didn't get a chance to stay in for you. I know you came in late last night and we were getting ready to close it down. Yeah, come on in, man. Toby's good, man. He brings some good stuff.
And Toby's going to talk about this, Eric, but he's you brought it.
I was reading that. Yeah.
Webb Ray Harrison Birdsong Roop.
Look,
okay?
if you were
Ray Harrison Birdsong, do you still think that is?
You know what? I tell you what, no, you know what? No, because it's not going to be great. It's going to have its issues. But you know what? I'd rather see him get the run. I would have much rather seen that. Look, of course, I would have loved to seen Corbin Burns. if you had Webb and Corbin Burns, and and if you're really trying to get after it, that would be the optimal. But as an alternative, I would love to see that. Webb, Ray, Harrison, Birdsong, Roop. Why not? See what you got, man. It's just me. I like what you're saying, Toby. Toby, you got the link, right? I think he does. I think he might be.
Yeah, I threw out the link.
There he is.
In fact, right on cue. There he is.
What's up, Toby?
What's up, y'all? How's everyone been?
Not bad. How's your Friday night going? Pretty good?
It's going great. Watching the Giants game because it was actually televised yesterday, so just going over the game. But just glad baseball's back, even though it's spring training and it's practice. It's nice to see the boys going at it. Good to see the young guys going at it. I think I brought up I'd rather have seen a rotation of Webb, Ray, Birdsong, Harrison, and Roop. I would have felt more comfortable with that than obviously we wanted Corbin Burns and Roki, but that didn't happen. So I would wait. I'd be more comfortable with this rotation than with Verlander and Hicks.
Yes.
Because I do feel like there's a possibility that Hicks still isn't ready to be a starter. He's much more fit for the bullpen. He's been doing it longer, so. But yeah, and there's also a possibility there might be trades out there.
I was just going to ask Toby. I was going to ask Eric. I wanted to ask Eric right now. Eric, I was just thinking
the Mets are in a bad spot.
But what do you think? What do you think if we've seen how Buster pivoted so quickly to Verlander?
Yeah.
Do you think they're all in all season with what we got, or could you see Buster panicking a couple of months into the season if they ain't getting the pitching? Can you see Buster panicking, or do you think he's just, hey, I'm new, I'm just gonna, hey, this is what we got? What say you?
I don't think he panics, to be honest with you. I don't think he panics. I think he's just gonna stick with what he has because
really,
what else? I mean, what are they gonna do? To be honest,
you wouldn't be disappointed if somebody came out of the chute hot. So Roop gets off to like a 5-0 start, and then you found out he was traded. You'd be disappointed.
That would be disappointed.
I am all about. I'm more on the side
of. It depends on who you're getting, though, right?
It's built for the future. So if you can move somebody who's not, again, we talked about great players and good players.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Roop is not Cy Young. So if he got off and somebody came in at you hard and wanted him and said, we like this guy, we've had our eye on you.
Back, right?
Yes.
That's what it comes down to.
I would be much more open than trading.
And here's the problem, and this is what we're going to get to. If Roop is out there absolutely freaking dealing and another team wants him, if you're getting something good, then I'm hoping San Francisco Giants fans will understand we're making the team better by trading this player, right? Now,
if they get off to on the field and in the standings, if they're off to a great start, you got to revisit this whole conversation.
Yes, correct, absolutely.
But if we get what we expect,
right,
maybe a 500 ball club, I think the future's the route.
Right, and I
what
think
do you
right
think, Toby?
Now,
Eric,
go for it. Go for it, Toby. Ahead, go warm up my coffee. Go for it, Toby.
I think there's desperate teams right now. I think the Mets might be the most desperate out of all, so they might call for one of our guys. Like they've already got Montas and Mania down. They might take a flyer on one of our young guys who hasn't quite come in yet and set the world ablaze. And like, well, he's decent enough.
There you go.
That's one thing I feel like we do produce pretty well is pitchers. It might take them a little bit more time, but I think we're known more for pitching than I would say for like hitting prospects.
Now, Toby, I'm not a big Mets fan whatsoever, and I don't profess to know their depth.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody even like who intrigues you? Who would you want back in a trade?
Their farm system is very top heavy. So Roop would go for someone pretty low, and after that it drops pretty heavily. So I think they have 4 or 5 top 100 prospects, and then it just dips. So whatever we get, it won't be much back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty.
Unless they want to take a flyer on Hicks, but then I don't know if they want to do that.
I don't
2
think
former relievers as starters. So, but Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the
I don't
Hicks
think they do
contract
that.
is bad unless they put him in the bullpen. I don't see why
There you
they made
go.
him a starter. I don't get that. A guy who's kind of got that crazy arm where he's throwing 105. Why are you gonna like slow him down and make him a starter? It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And then somebody trades for him, makes him a bullpen. Oh my God. Talk about a yo-yo.
Yeah,
Your
just
starter, your reliever, your starter, your reliever. He's
yeah,
back as a starter, and then you trade him and he becomes a reliever. The guy's just gonna go, I give up. And just what
yeah,
the hell? And if there were trade contract talks and somebody signing him longer term, a deal gets done, he has made it quite specific that he wants to be a starting pitcher.
yeah.
So do you want him
Well,
to be
look,
unhappy? You want him to be unhappy? We were just
Yeah.
talking about Toby threw out the name Hicks. He said a team like the Mets could go after a guy like Hicks, but put him in the bullpen. I go, oh, the poor guy. The guy eventually is just going to get fed up.
well,
He wants to be a star.
Hey, he either goes and plays and they play him where they want him to play, or he freaking gets out of baseball.
Hey, I agree. You're paid to play, but we live in a world now, Eric, where teams are, well, I don't want to be traded there, and I can't be traded there. Okay, we can't trade you there. Like,
Well,
come
I
on,
tell you what,
man up. Show
Okay,
up
here's
for
the
work.
question. Okay, let me ask this question. I know, Toby, when I was getting ready to warm up my coffee, you were talking about the Mets, and they seem desperate. And you know what they may be, because
They are
again, they've spent a lot of money this offseason
elsewhere,
and
not on the pitching.
And now they're having to have
You
Mania.
called it too,
Right?
Eric. You
Yes,
talked
I
about
did.
it.
I said that that's going to be an issue. But
Yep.
look what's happened.
Yep.
It's even worse. Mania's got an oblique.
Mhm.
Frankie Montas is going to be out more than half the season with the lat. That happened to Eduardo Rodriguez last year. He had a lat. He didn't come back until after the All-Star break. So they're scrambling because, again, they built a team to win now. So okay, Toby, have you looked at it? Who would you want to get from the Mets if there was to be a trade?
Just asked him that same question.
Yeah, their farm system's so top heavy, so it's not like we can get any of their guys. Like, it depends on who they would want. Like, if we can get Ray out of there for somebody, I don't know, maybe a young bat, that'd be kind of nice. But
Well, I'll tell you what, you kind of got the Mets by the short and curly, so you could kind of dictate a little bit to an extent, right?
Yeah, let's say they don't go after Hicks and they want to go for a proven starter in Ray. I'd give them Ray for somebody, because it's not like they have a whole lot of pitching to go off of right now.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they got a couple of guys who, what is it, that kid Sprout? I don't think they're going to give him up.
No, they're not going to give Sprout. Yeah.
What's up?
What's Ray's contract? How much?
I think 25 million, something like that.
So are the Mets willing to, even if they were in a must deal situation? Do you think they're eating 25 million, or the Giants going to have to?
They may have to pay a little bit.
I think Steve Cohen's that desperate because of how much they've already spent.
That's where I'm going.
No pitching.
You've already spent freaking $786 million freaking dollars.
Yeah, but that's a problem, guys. That is a problem, and it's not something we haven't talked about on this show. And Eric has talked about it since I believe the weekend when the Mets signed Soto. I think Eric has been on the train saying that they're all in, but they went so heavy on one position, you got to balance. So now that they're trying to build a team to win now, Eric, that's a team that's trying to win now.
They are.
And all of a sudden, you see what happens when just one or two injuries start to pop up?
Yes,
all of a sudden. So what happens to the Giants? And I keep talking about older players and young, and a team that's a 500 team, Eric. All of a sudden, I talk about our pitching staff, don't I? I'm not all in. And I always say, you lose one of those starters, where are you? You're talking about teams that have some depth, teams that are in it to win it now are already in a panic mode.
Yeah, no, you hit the nail on the head. Look, if the Giants suffer some kind of injury in their rotation, it's gonna be ugly. But whatever.
I don't think as bad as the Mets, though.
Not as
Depending
bad
on
as
who the guy is.
Of the expectations.
But how much, Eric? See, you're in a difficult position when you spend all of that money on one player.
Because I think
because the question I've got for you two and the guys in the chat here, I don't want to forget you guys, is when you're trying to win now, Eric, are they going to? We're talking Mets baseball, okay? Are they going to chase their tail? So what happens if they deal went down tomorrow? They trade for Harrison. They go, well, it's looking great. And then Harrison goes down.
Them, I trade
Are they
for
gonna
Cease.
go a whole year chasing their tail, Eric, every time there's an injury? What
Oh, you think you go after Cease?
They have enough top-heavy prospects to where they say, "Hey, Padres, we're desperate. We'll give you 2 top prospects. We need, and they're shopping Cease as it is, either Cease or King. They're that desperate, and he doesn't cost as much. He'll cost 12, I think this year, 12, 15 mil. And then
I'm
he'll be a
hearing that,
free agent
Toby, but I'm
next
not
year.
all in. I'm not all in.
Oh,
I think that the Padres have a nice window. They got a good ball club there, and I think they'd be open to a trade if it makes them a
yeah,
lot
I feel
better.
bad for them, to be honest. With Peter dying, and
I
then
know
just
we've
how everything's
heard bad
going
about the
on.
finances and everything. The financial
Yeah.
situation's not good, but you know what? At the end of the day, they're a major league ball club, and if they get
A decent team.
the good team with Cease, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I don't think. See,
Yeah.
again, we always as fans like to look at other teams who go, "Hey, Eric, I think that team should trade all their good players." That's just not the way it works. They don't just line up at the trough for another team and say, here, rape us of all of our good players. Eric, it's got to be beneficial to whoever makes a deal. And I don't think the Padres, even though there's those rumors and the speculation of financial trouble and torment, the Padres have a legitimate team right there, Eric.
Yeah.
So I don't think you start dismantling to try to build for 6-7 years again down the road when you've got it. The Padres have the pieces in place.
They do.
And they got a good mix too. Veterans.
Yeah.
And look at them every year.
Yes.
Every year the young guys start popping into that organization.
Hey, let's take a look at this. Hey, Dilly, I see you down there. We'll bring you in here a little bit. We're just talking to Toby for a little bit. We'll bring you in. Let's look at the Mets prospect list. Spro, you ain't getting him. You ain't getting him. Jet Williams,
No.
I don't think you're probably getting him either. Drew Gill, the top 5. Would you get a top 5? I don't know if you get a top 5 for a. Well, it is a Harrison. If you're giving up a Harrison, or if it's a Hicks. If it's a Hicks, you're coming down here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what do you think the Giants would do? I mean, this is kind of tough, to be honest with you. Would they go after another pitcher? I don't know. Maybe a position player. I don't know, man. Again, it's going to be for the future. It's not going to be anything to win now. I mean,
and who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe they call up Sprout. He's 24. He was already in AAA. They might just start bringing up their young guys so they don't have to start trading and maybe be as desperate.
And here's the thing too, because unfortunately 2025's top 30 isn't out yet. So this is last year, so this is all I can go on. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a desperate situation right now. Yeah, I don't see what, but I think with the Giants, I think depending on who goes down, I think we're in a decent spot. Let's say Harrison goes down for a month. I think Wisenhunt, if he's looking right, he doesn't seem like a bad option either. I want to see what Wisenhunt's got.
Well, yeah, I think Wisenhunt needs a little bit more time in AAA. We'll see, because he wasn't exactly spectacular. But then again, it is a hitters league. But still, you still got to go out there and you got to still do your thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I see Robert Rothberg. All right, here, let's bring in Dilly. Dilly, what's up, man?
What's up?
It's going, man. What you got?
It is going. No, I like what's being said. I think we've always had a bunch of pitching depth. It's unproven, obviously, but that's the point of depth. It's like it is unproven. And the Mets are I like the idea of the Mets going out and shelling out for Cease. I think that would make a lot of sense.
It would make sense. They would probably have to give up quite a bit, but hey, if they're again, they're kind of dead. I think Toby hit the nail on the head. I think they're desperate, so they may have to make a move like that.
Is Cease not a free agent at the end of this year?
He is. That's why I think that
I was going to
say. That's why I
you
think it makes the most
out-
sense.
You wouldn't shell out that much. You're getting a year of Cease. It would be a pretty penny, but it's not like you're going to sell the farm system.
They probably won't get Sprout. They probably won't get Sprout or Williams, but they'll probably get one of those guys in like the 4 or 5 position.
Yeah, I could see something like that. But here's the deal with our situation. It's like trading guys you guys were talking about, like trading a dude like Roop or whatever if he gets off to a hot start and all that stuff. It's like, well, we're complaining about our pitching staff being so fragile. I don't know why we would trade away someone who's showing that they've got potential in the pitching staff if we are saying we're 1 or 2 injuries away from being in shambles in that regard. And then you can't, I mean, you can, but it wouldn't make sense to trade pitching for pitching at that point, because it's like you wouldn't trade Roop away to replace Roop with a pitcher. So it would be for a bat, but then we're also saying that, oh, we need pitching. So I don't know if I would be so willing and quick at the trigger to trade away one of our, like if Birdsong starts to be a crazy good pitcher or Harrison hits his stride or whatever, something like that, to immediately turn ship on them. I'd be more inclined like if Matos comes out the gate real hot, to ship someone like him off. Luciano starts to just absolutely rake in AAA, ship him away. Something like that.
Oh, Arman, he's in here. He's a matter of fact, he's a Mets guy. So he might have something to say about this. Let's bring this guy in. Let me get rid of this damn overlay. Oh, dear God. I'm trying to get rid of an overlay, and you put up an overlay.
Heck
all right,
yeah.
Let's bring in Arman. Killing me, Glenn.
Well,
Killing me, Glenn.
I didn't want to bring up okay, Anthony. I'm happy because it's only a sign of things to come from that guy.
I'm having chest pain.
All right, let's say, hey, what's up, Arman?
Those are chest pains. My heart's going pitter patter.
What is up? He's been coming in our chat ever since the offseason when we were talking Juan Soto talk. I think that's when you started showing up, right?
Hey, man.
Yeah. What you got to say? Because I know you're a Mets fan. Are the Mets looking maybe to trade for a starting pitcher or no?
They are not. They are not desperate right now. The trade deadline in July, totally different situation.
Okay.
Right now, I'm going to give an example. So right now, well, obviously because of the contracts and how we are at the Cohen tax, because these owners are afraid of my owner, but not afraid of the Dodgers ownership.
There you go.
So right now, if the Mets were to take on a major league contract or even sign a guy like Jose Quintana, there's the 110% tax. So Ken Rosenthal was on foul territory a few days ago because he did an article on the Mets, because since the Mania stuff, Mets fans have been screaming to bring back Quintana.
Okay.
So the example was, if you give Quintana a 1-year, $10 million deal, add the 110% tax, that's $11 million. So essentially you are signing Quintana for $21 million. So if you were to use Robbie Ray as the example from you guys trading for him,
that'd be $50 million.
He's at $25 million. So you add 110% tax to it. Is Robbie Ray really worth that on the Mets payroll? No, not even you guys would agree. So
Exactly.
That makes sense.
So I think right now we just signed yesterday Jose Urena to a minor league deal with an invite to spring training, so that they don't have to pay the 110% tax on that type of contract. I think they're going to look for those type of deals right now until Mania comes back. And even if they did bring in Quintana right now, he's not ready. We're in spring training already. He's not in baseball camp. His arm is not stretched out. He wouldn't be ready to really pitch when Mania is back. And they expect Mania to be back middle or end of April. They don't think it's that serious with the oblique. But obviously the oblique can linger on.
Correct. Obliques and hamstrings, man, you got to be careful with those. 100%.
Especially with pitchers.
Right.
You know who might be desperate? Because of now news came out, the Yankees. Because
I heard about Luis Gil.
They had to pull Luis Gil from a bullpen today because he felt discomfort in his pitching shoulder.
Oh.
He's having an MRI tomorrow. But right now, if it's worse, Marcus Stroman is going to take his spot in the rotation. And Here's what's gonna
Begrudgingly.
happen.
They hate
Yeah.
that.
Well, the thing is, besides his antics and his, I guess, his characteristics that a lot of teams, ownership don't like, he has a vesting option. If he pitches 140 innings this year, that option vests for next year at another 18 million. So that is another thing that teams don't want to take on. He's already getting paid 18 million this year. They don't want the vesting option.
Interesting.
That's the thing that's also scaring people. That's another thing that why Stroman is still on the Yankees. If he was in the last year of his deal, like a Dylan Cease at 18 million, the Yankees could pay 8 to 11 million. He'd be traded already. But besides his antics, it's that vesting option that is scaring teams.
Okay, interesting. See, I didn't know about that, his vesting option. That's good. Awesome.
So, but now that option might get vested if the MRI comes out real bad for a heel.
Wow, unless they decide to go trade for somebody, right? I don't know who the Yankees have in their system that could come up and replace. I don't know if they'd want to do that because they're kind of in the win now mode now as well, right? I mean, it's not like
their farm's worse than ours.
Is it?
Arman's got a good point though. Arman's got a good point. When we have backed ourselves into a position, guys are in here all the time, Arman, talking about, well, we could trade Ray, we could trade this guy, we could trade that guy. You always got to look at the finances, man. And you brought up the great point. There are teams maybe interested, maybe at our trade deadline, come this summer. Hey, Robbie Ray, well, you're going to have to eat a lot of that contract. Finances come into play. And I think there are players out there that can fill a role.
Even the Hicks contract is going to hinder him if he was to, if the Giants wanted to trade him because he has 2 years left.
2 years left, right?
I feel bad for Mariners fans. Their ownership is real as bad as Fisher and the Pirates. They gave Jerry DiPoto a $15 million budget to work with.
That's ridiculous.
You know who got $15 million to pitch this year for 1 year? Charlie Morton.
That's right.
Frankie Montas is getting paid $17 million for this season with an option from the Mets, and he's going to pitch half the season.
Yeah, right.
He blows past the Mariners' budget.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. See, again, I can't stand owners who do that stuff. That's going to get me going on a whole different subject, but man.
Oh, yeah.
So how are you feeling? Other than, is that the only concern you guys, as a Mets fan, is that your biggest concern? Is the starting pitching?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about this Brandon Stroh? Is he going to be the real deal?
I hope so, because he will take one of the spots in the rotations next season. Because Stearns does not want to pay 30-year-old starting pitchers. He doesn't want to go long-term with them.
Right.
That he went after Manaea because of all the adjustments Manaea made and the productivity he did in the second half, changing his delivery, going like the Chris Sale route and the sidearm, basically. Like if Manaea didn't have that second half, he's not here.
That makes sense.
Now, my preference was I did not like the Montas signing. My preference was to go after Kikuchi.
Oh, interesting.
He has no qualifying offer. That's a big problem with me with baseball is that these teams don't want to get rid of they don't want to pay the free agents that have a qualifying offer.
Yeah.
But they don't want to get rid of it because they want to hoard the draft picks and hoard the prospects.
Right. Exactly. No, you're spot on with that one. Man.
And the Padres' problem right now is they don't just want prospects for Cease, and as much as he's a rental, they want young guys that are ready to be on the major league roster.
Right. I agree.
Fair. Because they're in the win now mode, right? They're kind of in the same boat as probably the Mets and the Yankees and the Dodgers. They all want to win now.
But like Glenn brought up, and like I've brought up, it's the finance. Since the owner passed away last year.
Yeah, it's a mess.
They had financial problems last year, even before he passed away. That's
Correct.
why my big thing that's why Soto was traded. If they didn't have the financial problems last year, I think they stick with Soto and go, they try to stick with that roster and try to go all in last year.
Damn, imagine that team. Soto, Tatis, Machado. Jeez.
I know, right?
That
they're still a
that
good team.
that would have been
Look,
a real
they're-
World Series. Them and the
Right.
Dodgers. Who cares about the AL really?
And Glenn, you've talked about this. I've said it before too. The Padres still have a damn good team, man. They didn't lose like a shit ton. Who did they lose? They lost Tanner Scott, but they already had a decent bullpen. They lost Jurix and Profar. Yeah, that's probably going to hurt a little bit.
Musgrove.
And then what else? And
And you've
Yeah,
seen them bring
Musgrove's
up
out for
guys.
the
Guys
year.
are coming up from their
But-
system too that are stepping
But
in.
you also went out and got Nick Pivetta, who's a strikeout guy, and now he's got to
that
cut
was
down
that
on-
was a good.
That was a good move for them. They went out and got
that
Nick Pivetta.
was-
Guess what?
that was
no
their
qualifying offer. No qualifying offer on Nick
No,
Pivetta.
he did have a qualifying
No,
offer.
he
That's
did have
why.
the ball.
Yeah, he did.
That's why.
That's why I didn't
he
want
was
us to
taking
get
so
him.
long.
Yeah, he did.
Never mind. Disregard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what, he
And
was
apparently
like
he's
one of
an
the guys
asshole.
well, he should have taken the qualifying offer from Boston, like Nick Martinez did with the Reds.
Jedi
Yes.
But good for him, he got the contract. I didn't think he was going to get it. I didn't think
These
he
are
was
not the
going to get
choice you're
that
looking
type of.
for. Right?
Eric pulled a judge, dropped the ball on that. He said,
Yeah.
"Okay."
These are not the droids you are looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, back to San Diego. I think they're going to be a good team now. Yeah, they got some drama going up in the front office, but that's not good. Again, long as the players are being paid and they're out there playing, hey, they're going to be a force to reckon with. We'll see how that all pans out.
I'm
Man.
just nervous about teams that have outside noise. Look at the 49ers this year. There's so much outside noise before the season started.
Yeah.
And
true.
it just went in the shitter so fast. And it didn't have to do a whole lot with the team. It just felt like more outside noise and it crept onto the field.
Yeah,
Jets fan here. I know the outside noise.
The outside
Oh,
noise
Jets.
feels like it creeps in
Oh, yeah.
eventually.
Oh my gosh. So did you grow up a Mets fan, Armand? Just real quick.
So when I was a little kid, me and my parents, we lived with my grandparents, and my uncle was a diehard Yankee fan. He was in a wheelchair, but every Yankee game he watched or even went to, he did the scorecards.
Nice.
So because of him, I only knew the Yankees. So because of him, I was a Yankee fan. He passed away. I stayed a Yankee fan, and Don Mattingly was my favorite player growing up.
There you go.
When Mattingly retired, I had no allegiance to the Yankees. So I became a Met fan because of a cousin of mine, and I stayed a diehard Met fan since like 96, 97.
That's pretty awesome, man. Hey, everyone's got a story on what they love about baseball and how they became in love with it. And it sounds like the love of the game came from your uncle, right?
Yeah.
Is that where it came from?
Armand must be, you got a little love for Joe Beningo over there. I think I see a Jets quarterback up on your wall. Right
It's
behind
Mark
you, do you?
Sanchez. My old boss got me that years ago, and it's actually signed by Woody Johnson.
Mark Sanchez?
Yeah.
Didn't Mark
The
Sanchez
butt
come out of
fumble.
Rutgers?
The butt fumble, yeah.
I think he came out of Rutgers.
He's the last quarterback to have success for the Jets, 2 AFC title games.
Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
So
Hey, yeah.
At the time my owner got this, it says, Arman, hang tough, Woody, from Woody Johnson.
Hey, Armand, as a radio guy, let me ask you this. Over on WFAN or ESPN radio in New York City, when you tune in there during the weekdays or on the weekend and you're listening to a little baseball talk, now that Soto is a Met, anytime I've tuned into New York, it seemed to be always Yankees. I'm hearing a lot more, especially when I tune into the morning show on WFAN. They're all in. They talk Mets all the time. Is there more Met coverage? Yeah, Boomer and Gio in the mornings. Is there more Mets coverage in general? And is there a bit of an optimism, kind of things in the air? People excited about Mets baseball?
Soto got every Mets fan excited. I will tell you that. And it's because of my ownership. I tell you right now, if I still had the Wilpons, Lindor's not here, Pete's not here. Just an old signing. We never signed Verlander. When we lost to Grom, Nimmo was a free agent the same year. Nimmo's in Colorado because he had I think he had a 7-year offer from the Rockies, and he's from there. So he would have been gone. This team would have just been like any other team. The only time the Wilpons spent was when Mets fans went after them and called in on WFAN or social media, or or the reporters like the Heymans of the world, the Rosenthals, or WFAN, like the radio host, or the newspapers put them in the back page or the front page and just mercifully crucified them. It's why Cespedes got his deal here, because after the 2015 World Series, we were screaming to bring him back, and he didn't really have a market in free agency. So, they were never going to really sign him unless, they didn't like the criticism. They didn't like the criticism.
Right.
And that we essentially had to bully them into forcing them to spend money.
Hey!
One more question.
Hey, no, hold on real quick.
Right.
See that? The fans and the media played an influence in getting the team to go out there and try to be competitive. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but a big difference there in New York City and San Francisco, where our media won't say a bad. They not even say a bad word. They don't even Armand. They don't even talk about the Giants on sports radio in San Francisco.
Glenn, but let's start the change then. Look, all we want is your team to go out there and try to put out the best product that you can on the field. You're rich.
Yeah, not with $15 million a year either.
If you're an owner, then go out there and spend the money and put out the best team that you can. You're doing your fans a service.
You will make the money back.
Yes.
Yes. And this did anybody did you guys ever watch? There was the movie about Roy Farmer with Michael Keaton about McDonald's.
No, I never saw it.
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I've talked to friends that watched it. And if you watch the trailer, you have the clip where the guy talks to Michael Keaton about how it's really real estate that really makes McDonald's the money. It's really real estate that makes these owners the money. You look at the Braves.
Well, don't say that. Don't say that to a Giant fan.
Oh, yeah, I know. Bro.
They have the thing called the Battery. Makes them $60 million a year. That's not they don't have to share that $60 million. They could pocket that.
Yeah.
Steve Cohen is trying to copy the Battery around Citi Field because it's just asphalt. That's why he's trying to make it like restaurants and casino and hotels, because he'll make that money. And he even said he would put up the $8 billion to fund everything there.
That is a good point, Eric. That's a good point, Arman. I'm only a couple of blocks from I'm a block from the ballpark or so. And of course, they got all new real estate around there. Eric, all that real estate they built, they didn't take it to the approach Armand's talking about.
No,
you got a big building. There's no restaurants over there. There's no nightlife over there. There's no restaurants, nightlife. You don't see people ushered out of the ballpark after big win and rush over there to have drinks. There's nothing there. The Giants missed the boat, man, in their development
a lot of
that
owners
area.
are jealous of what the Braves do, because they really, right now with the money, it's like they make some money off of tickets. I mean, ticket sales, merchandise. That's why you see the City Connect jerseys. It's all to make money. All these different hats, the spring training hats, they're trying to find ways to keep making money. And it's really now, like, when a lease is up for a stadium and you're hearing about, they need money, it's because they want to get so much land so they can just not make the stadium, but build around it. Parking lots, hotels, restaurants, so they find another way of revenue.
See, Skaters is right on it. See, Chase Center. You go out into that. Have you ever been down there, Eric? The Chase Center? Oh, the whole pit in front of there. They got the hugest TV screen on the outside. You don't even need to buy a ticket. Go down there and spend time with friends, just watch it on the big screen.
So as a fan, you could go down there and enjoy your product and hang out. Right.
Hang out, yes. And what did they do at the Chase Center? What has Lacob done? He's got the Valkyrie and he's got the Warriors, where it's a fan-friendly environment. There's nothing even outside Oracle Park. There's nothing out there. You go to the game, you go home.
Look at it like this: if Steve Cohen got the hotel and casino to be built around Citi Field, I think of the Met fans, or even like Eric and Glenn, you guys, Giant fans. Instead of trying to find a hotel in New York City, like around Times Square or wherever. You want to come see the Giants and the Mets at Citi Field, you have the hotel right there. You just walk across the street.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Hey, Armand, before I forget, I wanted to ask Armand, because he's a Mets fan, and we don't get a lot of Mets fans since the postseason, Eric. So, Armand, the San Francisco Giants let me down a few years. Well, they let me down a lot over the last few years, but a few years ago, they offered a young pitcher a 5-year deal, and Farhan said, no, not giving him a 5-year deal. 24 hours later, that pitcher signed a 5-year deal with the New York Mets. I still wish they had signed him, and I want to get your thoughts on Kodai Senga.
I like him. He's one of my favorites. I don't buy a lot of jerseys. I went to the MLB store because they put out the City Connect last year for the Mets. His has his name in Japanese.
Nice.
The only reason why I got it.
Nice.
Because I like quirky stuff like that. They put out his T-shirt jersey in the MLB store with his name in Japanese.
Nice.
Cool. So I bought that. Like, that's the type of jerseys I like it. Like, what would be cool for me is, like they got the Cubs and the Dodgers now going to Japan in the middle of March to start the season. It would be cool if you did that and had the MLB jerseys in Japanese lettering, saying the Dodgers in the front in Japanese lettering with the names in Japanese lettering.
Yeah.
It's another way to make money. I mean, these owners love to make money any way, shape, or form.
Yep.
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
Abraham's in, Eric.
Yeah, look at that, Ibrahim. Thank you, sir. And again, this is going to kind of go back to what we were just talking about. Arman, you hit it. This is why I always say we as fans should always demand star free agents. No matter how many failures we have, the Johnsons want fans to get to a point where we don't even bother complaining anymore. See, that's the issue. And again, as fans, there's nothing wrong with us demanding more. There's why? What's wrong? What's so bad about wanting your team to be better? And sometimes you got to spend money. Sometimes you don't have to. But a lot of times you have to.
But look at the attitude too, Eric. Arman
Brent.
on the show, and he talks about the excitement and the area and going to a ball game. And I live a block from the ballpark, Armand, and nothing really. Bernice will say, we don't have tickets. You want to go over the game? I'm like, let's go to the Outback Steakhouse tonight. There's no big draw. There's nothing. I mean, we got don't count out good young players exciting. Like we got Jung Hoo Lee, who I think can be exciting. And we got Ramos. There are some things to be excited about.
Oh, he wanted him for the
We
Mets.
don't have that big draw. Something I go, I got to be at the ballpark tonight. And it sounds like people over in New York are excited about the ball club.
Oh, yes. I know a few people I know somebody I follow on Twitter. They bought every Mets jersey right now, just Juan Soto, as soon as he signed. They ordered every single Mets jersey that they put online, Juan Soto. That's
You mean the home away,
the City Connect?
Yeah. Nice. My kind of fan right there.
There you go.
See, there's
Just
something to be
remember,
said
fans,
there.
It's not our money. Our owners are billionaires, and they make money hand over fist through concession stands, through merchandise. We buy every hat. We buy whether it's the 4th of July hat, the home hat, the road hat, the City Connect hat, any jersey.
Yeah, but Armand, you got to be excited to go out and spend your money.
Yeah.
What's up, Taryn?
I live in New Jersey, so I take the train to go to the game. And the only games I go to, because I love to call out of work, is the games during the week, like a Wednesday afternoon, 1 o'clock. And I can always catch the train, and I'm not catching a ton of traffic.
There you
Let's go, Mets, F-A-N. Yeah, I listen to them once.
My first game I'm going to is April 9th against the Marlins. $33.
Oh, shit.
$33 in New York, Eric. What a deal.
I
Well,
know.
we got $5 and a penny to go see our team.
Hey, Mark, he's another Mets fan. He says the old Mets ownership tried to sell fans game experience over shit baseball.
Yeah, game experience. Yeah, they didn't do anything game experience wise in the stadium. Steve Cohen got a deal with Samsung, and we got like all the TVs now, everything electronic in the stadium because of Steve Cohen and Samsung.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, we lost Dilly. I was going to bring you in, Dilly. I didn't mean to hang you out there. I know you were out there for a while. Yeah, freaking awesome. Arman, appreciate it, man. We'll let you get going, but yeah, I appreciate your information, man. You brought a lot, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, will you come back on again with us?
Yeah, you got to.
Absolutely. Listen, I try to read. I'll say this as a Mets fan, as a baseball fan, I try to read and watch, and like I watch you guys. You're very entertaining, but I want to learn about every other team because right. It's not the Mets just trying to buy everybody. It's like the Mets versus like, we're in competition with each other trying to get a player to come over.
Correct.
It's like, I got to know how the Giants are building their team, or are they going to spend the money? I know the Pirates are not. I know already people are counting down Paul Skeens to free agency or when he's going to get traded. And I feel bad for Pirates fans too.
Right. Yep. Right.
Hey, Armand, there's our email address, giantssportstalklive@gmail.com. Shoot us an email, and we can get in touch with you and talk a little more. I like your attitude. I like your enthusiasm. You brought a lot to the show tonight. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, guys. Take care. I'll be in the chat.
Right on. Thanks, Armand.
Can't wait till next time you visit us.
Sweet.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah,
Man, that was awesome,
little Rutgers Scarlet Knight talk there. He's got the quarterback on the wall and WFAN. And you know what I like about Armand? He's educated, but he comes in, and I like that he wants to know Eric, I think it's better to know a little bit about a lot than a lot about a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
And he's trying to educate himself. I mean, he's trying to educate himself. This is the wrong channel, but he finds us entertaining, so that's great.
Who is that?
I wouldn't say, did I cut him off? I didn't cut him off. He just.
No.
Oh,
look at that. Hey, go check our email. Dilly sent some baseball cards to you.
Yeah, Dilly left me a message here. He contacted me and said he had to run. So
yeah, he did. Go look at the email. He scanned in some baseball cards.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Go look who they are. It's pretty funny.
Let me take a quick peek.
All right, what do we got
Anything
going on?
Anything you want to add about Armand there? I thought he was.
He was fantastic. I love it, man. I love hearing just what other people have to say, man. This is what I love about the channel. I want to hear what people have to say. I want the conversation. I think you guys know that. Hopefully, we could get some more people. Anytime we throw out the link, you guys are more than welcome to come in. We're not going to sit here and bite your head off unless you get on Glenn's bad side.
I've been known to go at it with a few people. Hey, I've got that same Gerard Encarnacion card, but mine is numbered to, I think, 10. Mine's a super refractor at a 10. And I can't tell there. Maybe you can come in the chat when you get a chance, Dilly, and just let me know. Is that an SGC grade or is that in a top loader? Mine's an SGC, but it looks good. I've got the same card, just a lower value, or actually a higher value, but a lower value number. Yeah.
There you go.
And a little, hey, guys can't see it here, a little Sam Huff autograph action. You got the rookie card,
Thanks,
Sam Huff, jumping on the bandwagon.
Had a lot of fun over there, man. That was great discussion. Had a lot of fun. Ibrahim, look at this. I have a game used the Verlander Walker, hoping he could sign up for me this year.
Who said that?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim's.
We're having fun.
Falling, and I can't get up.
We're having fun, guys. We're not being serious. It's having fun. I know a lot of people out there will be like, oh my God, guys, shit. No, we're having fun. Come on.
Yeah, when we get mad, when I get mad.
What did the Giants do? They wheeled him out in a wheelchair and sang him happy birthday. So they're having fun with it too. So come on.
Yeah, I get mad. It's not. I should be getting mad. I should be getting mad with people about certain things. I'm not mad at people.
You are a fucking moron. Let me be clear about that. You will never understand it because you are incapable of understanding it.
Good God. Yes, Anthony. Hey, you got to read the room, right, Anthony?
Yeah, Eric. Yeah. Eric, I said, you not wear a shirt and tie over on that show or what?
Oh, let's not even go down there. But anyway,
I thought you were with royalty over on that show. You're not stuck with pinhead like me.
When I'm a guest, look, I'm not gonna freaking. And for the most part, I don't come on here and freaking. The only time that I really lose my shit is, when Corbin Burns goes and signs with a divisional rival. I kind of lose my. Yeah, there we go. It's fun. Oh, here comes Robert coming in with the new ad. Giants with
every time now I see an old timer. I always think of Glenn now with his help. I can't get up. Hey, we bring it every night, and I will until it's going to happen, Eric.
Oh my God.
It's going to happen.
There you go. Absolutely. Yeah, Brian. I'm glad to help out, dude. If I can help out wherever I can. Yeah, there we go, man. Right on.
Everybody up. There'll be 30,000 people cheering them on, wearing medical alert bracelets. Eric.
You know what? That would be hilarious.
Medical alert
night. Medical alert night with a little friggin'
See, I got more marketing in my little finger, Eric, than that whole organization who can't change their slogan for 3 seasons.
Oh my God, that
missed opportunity. And you know what? Arman brings up a great talking point, Eric, is the fact that when I go down to the ballpark, it is just so freaking drab. The Giants haven't helped themselves with any kind of a build of. Now you can talk about what they built across the cove, Eric, but it's not conducive. It's not conducive to the fan base. It's just office space. Get a bit, slap a Visa sign on, make a lot of money, and you know what did it really? They can talk about that, and that's where they're making their money. What do they do for the fans, Eric? What have they done? And have they spent all that money on the fans? No.
And you know, and there you go. And I've spoken about this. You know, with the whole Mission Rock, I think it was a miss. Yeah, they went for the corporate dollar, right? That's what it was, a corporate dollar. It had nothing to do with what they said on their website about fan experience. There is no fan experience in Mission Rock. Fan experience would be, as Arman aptly identified with the Mets, build a hotel, build restaurants, build an area where fans could go hang out after or before a game and, hey, enjoy the baseball, have the baseball memorabilia, harking back to the days of when they're New York, and talk about their history in San Francisco. How about you promote the history of your ball club? Why not?
Geez, there was a big scandal. Are we only 2 years removed? They decided they're going to move Willie. They're going to move Willie. Put him over there. I mean, what does that do for the history of your ball club?
Yeah. That's the issue I have.
Think of those plaques. You know, the players, they put their plaques right on the ballpark. Eric, they're the freaking size of a postage stamp. Put some. Don't slap it up there and go, yeah, we're honoring the guy. Do it right. Do it right, Eric. There's a lot of things about Oracle Park that are beautiful and a lot that are very drab, Eric. You go to a lot of these ballparks around Major League Baseball. Ever go to a game in Texas? It's about a 4-block setup with the ballpark and not Eric. You could go to the next season ticket holder for the next 10 years, and not go to all the bars and the restaurants and all the activities. We got no activities. You don't even get a cheer card anymore that I got up. Look, where see, I used to collect the cheer cards. They won't too cheap. We won't even give away the cheer cards no more.
Wow.
Don't print media guides. Don't give away cheer cards. Just show up. Yeah. And that's why I'm kind of excited. He's got me a little excited. A little excited for the Mets, actually, because Arman talking about, you know, the fans. The fans are calling into the radio and they're talking about their team and they're excited and Jesus. And talking about the team spending money. I mean, what was the last time we talked about that on this show, Eric? And when he started talking about real estate, I go,
I know, man.
Wrong show.
I know.
But anyway, I don't want to sound man crusher, but he was a great guest. He's welcome anytime.
Barry Bonds was a huge part during the All-Star game, right? For the basketball All-Star game, right? He was a big part of it. And then
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right there, skaters. You cannot compare the San Francisco to Arlington. The Texas Rangers did it right, man.
Yeah,
they did it right.
There's a few there. Well, I think Arman, he talked about Atlanta. They have a baseball experience. St. Louis Cardinals have a baseball experience outside their park. The Chicago Cubs, right? Baseball.
The day that I got you in the back entrance, we got in early. The 415. That is the San Francisco Giants experience, Eric. Isn't that a drab? It's in a dark underground. You're almost like underground there. They got a couple of video games and a batting cage. There's no experience. Eric, there's no experience.
Mm.
There's no experience. What do you do when you go to a ball game at Oracle? You grab your dog and your beer and you go up and you wait for the game to start. There's no experience there, Eric.
It's fair.
My God. Are we the only ball club in Major League Baseball that has to have a revolving public address announcer?
Whatever. Well, yeah.
Hey, Glenn, can you come on down and fill in? They didn't show we didn't pencil anybody in tonight. Now batting, Eric Romo.
Romo. I love doing that. Oh, man. That shit's so fucking funny. I can't remember who did that, but someone always used to do that. Now batting, Tom.
The Yankees broadcaster is the guy who started that, and he did it till
I
his
think
death.
that's who it was, right?
Yeah, Tom, the 415 Club is. You know what? To me, Eric. Again, it sounds like you and I are always haters, or at least I'm always hating. But the San Francisco Giants sell you on these things, and they crop it up, crank it all up to be more than it really is.
They prop it up.
We got the 4-1. And last year, Eric, we got this great light show for our relief. Our closer comes in. It was no spectacle. And then again, if you're going to do that for your closer, he better be lights out. A light show. And then he ends up 3 months later pitching in the AAA. Come on. You missed the boat on that one, too. That kind of fell flat in the face.
Just a little bit.
Having a good show tonight, Eric.
Yeah, not too bad.
You know how I know when it's a good show? We're an hour and 31 minutes in, and it feels like we've been here 20 minutes.
Yeah, I tell you, honestly, it's flown on by, man. Absolutely. The what? The Jung Hoo what?
The Jung Hoo Crew. I got my Jung Hoo Crew shirt from last year.
What the hell is that?
The Jung Hoo Lee. It's the Jung Hoo Crew.
Yeah, I know Jung. Yeah. Is that something that the Giants are pushing, or is it just?
Yeah, they had it last year, I think. Greg, did you go over there's T-shirt, and you had to pay for an extra, the upscale ticket. You could be a member of they had a Wilmer Flores night out there. Eric was sold out. I didn't get in. They sold out Wilmer Flores 415 Club night. I was pissed.
You silly little bastard.
Yeah, I was. I was pretty freaking. You snotty.
Am I angry? You bet the fuck I'm angry.
We better be careful with that. Not too much. Not too much.
If they had asked me, is it okay if you miss out? Like, I said, go to Giant Sports Talk Live and do a poll in the chat. Who's the biggest fan? See, I can't even say it. Who's the biggest fan? Who names his cat after Wilmer? Who's got Wilmer? Where'd he go? He's over. Hey, there's you and me. See,
hey.
Wilmer's over behind me here. I got the 9-foot Wilmer going. I'm climbing telephone poles in downtown San Francisco, Eric. And then they have Wilmer Flores night, and I don't get in. You think I'm mad?
Look at this, Mark. This guy, he's a traveler. I'm a Mets fan, but I've also been a fan in general, baseball fan in general. Been to 20 ballparks. Busch Stadium and Wrigley Field were by far the best. Oracle, I thought, was a neat experience. There you go.
Wrigley was old.
Look at this.
Wrigley had tradition.
But they also have an experience on the outside. Did you ever see?
Jesus, there's people with houses like you cross the street.
Did you see
houses?
No. You have hold on.
At Wrigley.
Let me go find this.
Yeah, I went to Wrigley 3 years ago, and I was shocked. People just you could shut your front door, walk 20 feet down, and you're at the stadium. It's pretty cool.
Let's see if I can find it.
What's your favorite ballpark?
Here we go. Here we go.
They're all nowadays. They're different, but they're very the same. They have their unique traits, but a lot of them they're just built cookie cutter, right?
There we go.
Oracle's different. You weren't a big fan of the Oakland Coliseum. I loved going to Oakland Coliseum, man.
Let's take a look at this. You want to see something freaking cool? Here, I'll tell you, it's not just about the ballpark. Joe Pompliano, know him? He's got a lot of followers. It goes again. It goes in honor of MLB opening day. This is I think a couple of years ago.
Oh, we saw this. Play it anyway.
Yes, dude. Here we go.
Well, they're playing catch out in the.
Yeah, man, just having fun. Look at this.
I
Now
never
we're coming over
see.
here. Look at this. Look at this.
I never see this at Oracle.
No, look at that. Look at that area. Just have fun. Look at that. Fan experience.
Look at the little field.
We got the team behind us.
Look at the little field.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Let's play too.
Jesus, our field's the size. We got a little field for the kids, size of a postage stamp.
Look at this area. The fan plan.
Jesus.
This is what I'm talking about. Fan experience.
Landmark, Cole Wright from Marquee Sports Network.
Building memories, Eric.
There's the sign.
Chicago Cubs baseball is on the air.
There he is.
From Wrigley Field in Chicago. Good afternoon, everybody. Along with former Cub and All-Star Ron Coomer, it's Pat Hughes reporting.
I was waiting for the sign to say, "Welcome, Eric."
Hey, boss, you got the out-of-town plates?
So awesome, man. Gosh. This is just awesome.
That's a well-hit ball. Deep to left. Back. Hey! That boy, Ernie!
Thanks a lot, Cole, and welcome into the broadcast. It's time to close out the 2022 campaign here at Wrigley Field.
Now in the clubhouse.
It's done.
Look at that, down where the players are, Eric. See all the merch, all the memories on the wall.
So obviously, there's a lot the boys down in the clubhouse. Hey, it's just about time for baseball. We're ready, so stand up for the first pitch of the last game of the 2022 season.
Ian Happ.
Have you ever been down in the batting cage? The Oracle? There's 27, Eric.
Yep. He turned down the Giants. Yeah.
Yep. You can say so many good things about Oracle Park, but look at that. Just that beautiful field, Eric.
Dude, that just makes me excited, dude. I love that stuff. Gosh dang, man.
A lot I liked about that.
I would love to see the Giants put something together just like that, right? Why not? It's the we talk about fan experience. That's the
Jesus,
fan
Eric.
experience,
Eric, you're asking too much. You saw our spring training video, and the next day the Cincinnati Reds they blew it up.
It can be done. Trust me, it can be. Look, there's a difference between not doing it and getting it done, right?
I am Luis Matos. Come on out to the ballpark. No excitement. That was exciting.
Man, that's just so freaking awesome. Can you imagine? Man, you go there and, a couple hours before the game, you just hang out, talk to other fellow baseball fans, have that conversation. Then you just mosey on into the park, ready for the game. When the game is done, if it's a victory, you could go back out and talk some more.
There's nowhere to hang out at Oracle Park. There's nowhere to hang out at Oracle before a game, Eric.
Yeah, I know. God, I love this game.
We love it and we hate it some days too.
I don't ever hate the game. I might have an issue with my team that I root for. Oh,
I love the game. I'm just frustrated by it.
I get it.
Frustrated.
No, I did not. Diamondback CEO talking like a Gen Zer. Pretty funny. Larry Bear would never do something like that.
Yeah, Larry Bear walks around the 415 club. It's a great day for baseball. Thanks for coming out. Come on.
I think, Glenn was talking about that earlier, right? Out there in Chase Center, the big TV out there in front of Chase.
You've never seen it, Eric? You've never been down to the plaza?
Never been down. No, never been down there.
Really?
There you go. There you go, Arman. We love the game. We dislike ownership that does not spend. That is correct, sir. What's going on here? It might be a little bit. Let me go. While you find that, let me go heat this up one more time and I'll be done.
I was just looking for, there's the big screen. Chase Center. Yeah, last time I went down there to go to a Warriors game was on January 6th. I go down to the park, and then they announced just before the game, before we went to get our tickets, that Steph is going to be sitting this one out. So we decided to sit it out as well. We hung out in the plaza, had some food, and a couple of drinks, and enjoyed it. Get to hear the play-by-play, watch the game on the big screen. And you can do that. You can do that, and it can be just as enjoyable as spending $200 and going in there. Meanwhile, I won't be watching the games over there this summer from the parking lot. Season tickets are paid for, Valkyries. Here we come. Can't wait. See, I'm excited about that. Now that gets me all fired up. Right, skaters? I know I'm going to see you over there. You're fired up for the games. You're excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great summer. Giants, basketball. I'm going to miss the A's. Don't mind telling you. I'm going to miss going over there once in a while on the BART, checking it out. Skaters says minimum ticket $100. My tickets for the Caitlin Clark game are about $4,000. Do I need to see it that bad? Pay my whole year off right there. Yeah, skaters, you can, hey, there it is in a nutshell. You can go to a Valkyries game for $100, minimum of $100, but you can catch a game over at Oracle for $5 and a penny. It's all right. Always tickets available. Always tickets available at Oracle. That'll be the next slogan. Come on down to the ballpark. There's always a ticket for you. Can't say the same over at Chase Center, best of nights. Talking about basket or 49ers. Are they the Warriors, Niners? We'll see. Let's see what he's saying. Producer Ryan, what's cool about Chase Center, too, TOO, is during the playoffs when tickets get really expensive, the outside area by the TV gets cracking and you don't have to spend the money. That's what I was talking about. You can have just as much fun surrounded by a fan base outside. That's this. Dan making it. Glenn, you need to get to courtside for the Valkyries and bring your camera and aim at the floor. I want you to measure if any of the women get 3 inches off the ground. Say, Dan, you're coming in here talking. I know, you're having fun. But you obviously have never watched a WNBA game before, or probably one, right? Probably one. It's faster than the... Let me ask you this. And Lou has commented about this, talk about some NBA while Eric's away. Lou thinks, the whole league's going to fold and teams won't stick around and it's a terrible league.
Oh, shit. I'm out.
Why is the hang on. Then why is the NBA down in viewership about 58%? More than half the people have bailed. It's not exciting. Not exciting till the playoffs come. All right, back to your regularly scheduled programming. We welcome back Eric Romo.
All right, there we go. Oh my gosh. What were we talking about here?
We're talking about see, Dan, that's kind of, that doesn't cut it for me. That's bullshit. That's whatever. In fact, that gets I got to delete that comment. That's, yeah, I don't like that terminology.
Let me see what he said here.
No, not tonight. We had all the fun and we had all the guests we could handle for one night, Eric. We're not throwing the link out anymore tonight. I'm sorry. It's just can't handle any more fun and excitement, Eric.
All right, I got to hear what this guy said here. Let's take a gander. Oh my gosh.
See, skaters. Skaters will tell me off air, hey, if you got tickets, I'll go to the WNBA. And then he comes in and he shits on it. Yeah, same shit as the indoor soccer. Huh? Yeah, I'll sell my tickets. Sorry, Greg.
All right, let's hear what Derek Hall had to say. Let's listen.
It's time to enter your D-backs era. At our training fields, players be cooking. Pop off.
The hell?
They normally respond. They're locked in. Being an acai bowl has given me main character energy. Sitting on the lawn is low-key fire. Some burros ate and left no crumbs. Slay.
The hell?
The vibes are immaculate. Ballpark empanadas? Let them cook. Salt River Fields. It's giving classy, it's giving cute, it's giving demure. This smash burger would send a Victorian child into a coma. Negative aura points if you don't shop at our team shop. Coming out to a spring training game is common sense, I fear.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh my gosh.
An old man trying to be cool.
I think it's parody. That was 100% parody. But that was pretty good. I like that. Not too bad.
Oh, you know who else had a home run? I forgot to mention, Eric. We were talking about homers. We mentioned that Chapman had a home run and Wilmer had a home run. Lamont went deep again today.
Lamont!
Yastrzemski went deep. Yeah.
All right.
On our way to 300 and what? 340?
I think
60.
350. That's what I put on you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Wilmer hit one today. When did he hit that one out? I couldn't find it on the score. I was going to let you know how far he hit it, but I can't find it. Anthony, I'm not sure. I couldn't find it online. They're still looking for it. He hit it so far, they're still looking for it.
You're getting an invite. There you go.
Hey, Glenn, I'm doing a San Jose Sharks post game on March the 10th. Would you like to join me?
There you go.
Chardal, I would love. Nothing would warm the cockles of my heart more than joining you on the program, but I don't think Eric can do without me for a night. I can't step away.
I don't know if I could do it. Don't know if I could do it.
I can't step away and give up our own show to, our priorities are in place. But I appreciate the invite. Maybe I'll drop by. You just never know. Boost your ratings up a bit. Maybe we'll get a few more followers there. Thanks, Chardal. What about me? I feel bad. Chardal, you should do that in private. Send me a message in the email or say, I feel bad. You didn't invite Eric. Jeez, Eric. You feel put down, let down, cast off.
I'm not shedding a tear. Let's just say that.
You're not? Oh, it won't be the same.
Oh, man.
Dan
has an interesting question. Because everyone has their taste. What makes you like the WNBA, especially before Caitlin Clark? The speed of the game. Okay.
Speed of the game is better than the NBA. I like it better. It's just a better, faster game.
Okay.
I like it.
I don't know. Hey, I can't speak to that, so I do not know. I would sound like I would be lying if I tried to even give a
And before Caitlin Clark, and it's not with a K, it's a C, but before Caitlin Clark.
No, he fixed it.
There you go. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark. Before Caitlin Clark, you had so many, like this league has had so many good players. Anyway, this isn't the platform for it, but this, I like the game. I like the speed of the game.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Love it. Love it.
You
Did you see the playoffs last year, Eric? Minnesota and New York? Must see TV if you like basketball.
I don't even watch the NBA, let alone the WNBA.
Oh, you're in the masses then, because the ratings are down about 58% this year.
Yeah. Wow. It's that bad, huh?
It's bad.
It's that bad, huh?
It's bad.
Hey, look at that. He could teach me some hockey. How about that?
There you go, Eric. Eric learns nothing about hockey from me. I can't bring it like Chardal. So. Glenn, Toronto water is crazy. That's why I don't spend much time in Toronto. Jesus. I go over to Toronto, once or twice a year, and then if I get some work, I had that big contract with the Rogers Sportsnet a few years ago. I had to stay in Toronto for 2 weeks? It was a long 2 weeks. Greg, couldn't agree with you more. I don't like Toronto. Don't go over there very often.
Is it expensive? Is that what he's trying to say?
I don't know. You know, Greg, if it isn't Oracle Park, it ain't worth doing.
All right, I think we're ready to wind
Val
down.
Ramos says, how much were the season tickets? I'm not sure. I think they were
a lot.
Well, we bought a pair, Bernice and I think they were 26,000.
Pass.
Anthony says, you like Halifax area. Halifax, Dartmouth is so similar to San Francisco, Oakland. It's a little bit bigger. Eric, there's a topic, not necessarily for Military History Chronicles, but do some research, do some reading. What I learned in school, man, I've been fascinated since junior high school. Have you ever heard of the Halifax explosion?
Oh, is that the one with the mines?
No, that's where the two ships were in Halifax Harbor, and they wouldn't get out of the way of each other and kept, turn, you bastard! And they hit. They hit, and it blew up the city.
No shit. What the hell was on board?
TNT, going for overseas. They're heading to France.
Which war?
World War I. Halifax explosion, Eric. It took out the whole city. People were. It was just you. Oh, Eric, I got an extra book about it. I'll send you next time I'm in the Bay.
Shit, wow, there's a picture of it. Actually, let me go to.
And when I say it took out the city, it wiped out the city, Eric.
Holy shit, dude.
It was like a nuclear explosion. It just incinerated it. Boom. Everything was gone. And to add insult to injury, they had the winter's biggest snowstorm the next day. People were found, people who did survive froze to death. It was, we learned all about it in school. It is must read if you're into history.
Wow. Gosh dang it, man. Come on. Hold on. Let me just go to pictures. Goodness gracious, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, note to self, don't play chicken with a crap load of TNT.
What in the hell? That's pretty nuts, man. Yikes.
I'm telling you, dude. Stick around. I'll teach you a few things, Eric. Well, I know you like history. That, as far as war history, Eric, that one is worth a little research. That was something else.
Wow. Let's play chicken. Oh my God.
Senior Glenn, who are you eyeing in the first round of the draft? If you have a
We
chance,
always do that every night.
it depends on who's available. Can't answer that. It's a question that cannot be answered until draft night.
I see a request. Everyone loves to see this. Why not?
I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good as I ever was. Man, you know I can't.
5 times. And they got to be full.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Hell no. Get this shit.
Oh, the ooh gets me every damn time. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. I tell you what, though. I may have to adjust that after our draft. After our draft, I may have to adjust that. We'll see. If someone stinks it up in the draft, I may have some fun with that using that clip. May have to.
Could be me. I'll tell you, Dan better have a good draft this year. Nobody's trading with him, so he better come in strong.
To be honest with you, I think there ain't going to be very much trades going on, to be honest with you.
No, not the way the committee. Who is that bum commissioner? The way he's got that thing set up. I'm gonna have a word with him.
The guy is freaking nuts.
Must have been. He's a little bit. Maybe he's older and wiser now. I think he celebrated a birthday the other day.
Hey, Tom, go check out the channel because I did something earlier this afternoon.
And at the beginning of the show, I don't know if I did it during the show. It was in the green room. I told Eric, I thought today Eric came in with some epic material. Job well done in military history.
Thank you. Thank you. So go check it out, Tom. I did it
Great
right
show.
around 1 o'clock. I went about an hour.
I know it's hard to do yourself. You did today. That was great.
Thanks.
Good coverage.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yes, you are correct, Tom. It's a little bit weird today. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to.
A little bit weird.
I'm not going to even. I'm not going to even go. We got
a little different in the room if I was there. Like, shut the heck up.
It's awful, and everybody is paid up. We're ready to rock on March 14th with our draft.
Skater says he's having a fantasy draft. He's got room for one more.
Oh, we got room.
What about the link for Chardall?
There you go. Chardall, go play, man. Skaters has got another spot available for the fantasy
Skaters
league.
is welcoming you in with open arms. Skaters and Chardall.
There you
Fighting
go,
for
man.
the picks.
Thanks, Paul.
Oh, look at that. Chardall's going to be doing a draft on his channel.
Yeah, all right. Right on.
Everybody's right. Eric, where's the no
went-
invites for Eric?
It went it got filled up pretty quick, Ryan. Seriously, I think we had a full team within what, an hour? It was nuts.
Yeah, and the only reason it lasted an hour is when people were trying to figure out how to get in, get signed up. I mean, it was literally sold out at the opening.
It was quick. It was really quick.
Yeah, we had to turn away people.
I know. I hate doing that, but it went quick.
There you go. I want to see how Chardall. I'll be watching that draft. I want to see how Chardall does. Maybe I'll go on his show, Eric, and coach him up a bit.
Hey, there you go.
What do you think? Are you open to that? Chardall, let's talk a little fantasy baseball. I'd be up for that. Maybe get Eric and I on. It'll go out of control quick.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, how long did you go? Is he talking about? How long was your show today, Eric?
About an hour. Right about an hour.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it again tonight. That was worth twice in one day. I got to watch your show.
Oh, Dan's got a big one. He's going big.
Oh, is there any openings, Dan? I'd love to get in one with you.
There you go. Dan, you got
I'll
opening?
actually trade with you. I'll send you the money tonight.
Oh, there you go. Oh, shit. $200.
It's all fun and games, Eric, till you're dropping 200 clams on your fantasy team. Then
it's a little bit steep for me, just saying. Just a bit.
A little steep for all of us, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, let me know if there's an opening. I'd love to play. Well, Dan wouldn't want me in. I'm too good, Eric.
It's wide open right now. I bet.
Oh, put me down. When is the draft? Let me know when the draft is. I'll I'll text you tomorrow.
We got a comedian in here, Ibrahim. Whoever is drafting number 1 in our draft is one lucky bastard. Got a comedian over here. Know who it is?
Number 1, Abraham? Oh, Jesus. Now for the first pick from Southern California.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I mean,
the drama has been removed.
Shohei and Witt. Those two have been kind of having a battle. Mostly, for the most part, in the mock drafts that I've been doing, it's been Shohei, but number 2 has been Witt the entire time. The number 2. So whoever's doing a number, whoever's the second pick, man, and the first 2 picks, man, pretty damn good. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good players out there, but those 2, whew.
See, the problem when you're in a draft with 2 shows that cover the Giants like this, Eric, let's say for argument's sake, Dan's draft is March 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to be in our draft. Isn't he signed up?
Yeah, March 14th.
See, when you're in the draft with similar people and competition, they get to know your secrets a week before.
Not really. Because if you think about it, it depends where you are on the pick.
Yeah, but in the opening round, I got a few tricks up my sleeve this year.
Oh, look, Glenn. He's got tricks, he says.
I'm turning tricks. Got to make a living, Eric.
Where are you again picking?
6th or 7th. I'm in the middle.
I'm 6.
Okay, then I'm 7.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
I'm coming in.
hold on. Let me take a look. It's been forever since I looked at this.
I think Wilmer's going to hit 30 home runs, Eric.
See, I'm all done tinkering. If you notice, you haven't been getting spammed with emails.
Oh, I blocked you. I wouldn't know. I had enough for one day. I had a month's worth in the first hour. It's true.
That's pretty damn good. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Damn it,
I blocked you.
Where the hell is this, man? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Dan, talking about the tortoise and the hare. Yeah. I went a little heavy early last year, and I learned a lesson. But I learned my lesson well.
Where is this?
Gotta please yourself.
No, I don't want that.
Are you going to get Ellie De La Cruz? I don't know. I don't know him in drafting, guys. You can't say who you're drafting when you don't know who's on the board.
Right.
It's obvious. I don't know who I'm picking. Time will tell. When they call, now stepping up to the plate, general manager of the Asian Alliance of San Francisco with his first round pick, I'll know who I'm picking.
Huh.
What the hell? Senior says I'm drafting 5th. Is that right?
That's where I'm going to look right now. Hold on.
Somebody was in the chat the other day asking, can we trade your draft pick?
I don't
Why
know.
would you want to trade your draft pick?
Can't trade draft picks.
No.
Let me see what we got here. I'm not going to get into that. No, I'm not going to get in there. I'm not messing with it. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to mess with it right now.
No, hands off. Bill Miner, hands off.
So what we got? What's up, Will? So yeah. So who's second? Oh, I know who's second. Mike O. I think it goes Ibrahim, Mike O. I don't know who third is. Don't know who fourth is. So 5th is you, right, Glenn? 5th?
So they say. I thought it was a little deeper. 5th's not so bad.
5th's not bad.
Long wait to the second round, though. But somewhere here I have got in my app library. Let's see. That's a Yahoo draft. No, not Tahoe. Every time I type in Yahoo, it comes up. Are you looking for Lake Tahoe? No.
Oh, Will be his third. Okay, gotcha. So Ibrahim, Mike, Will, Dan, Glenn, me, and then I don't know who's. Is it? I don't even know. I'm not going to even mess with it right now.
Look in here. You can go on the website and see Oh, you can participate in a mock draft.
Yes, yeah, that it helps you. Just helps you. Yeah, you just go through it. Yeah, you just go through the draft and then you're done.
Yeah, in 3 minutes and 5 seconds, there's 2 mock drafts. You can join up and just and
should we fire you guys?
Players.
I tell you what, you guys want to do a mock draft?
Do it. Bring it up.
All right, hold on, guys.
You got 3 minutes.
Hold on.
You do that, and I'll be right back. I got to get a refreshment for this.
Okay, do that, and then I'll start it up. Hold on. How do we do this? This is going to be a mess. Oh, here we go.
It'll be fun, actually. The guys request. Guys, you come in with a request. We like to follow up. We play what you say.
Okay, where the hell do you do this? Okay,
Be
hold
right
on. League. How do you start? How do you do that? Can you create one? Hey, can you create one?
No, look. I went into their mock draft.
There's a bunch available, or do you guys just want to go one that's already up and we get in there?
Just go just click on one of those.
Yeah, but I want all of us to get in there. That's the thing.
Oh no, I just want to see, and it will fly by. You and I just make picks. We'll see what. If we do a mock, I'm not doing a 7-hour mock draft tonight, Eric. I'll tell you that.
No, we'll just do a little bit. We'll just do a. Here we go. Okay, I see one in there. What do you guys want to do? In the 7 minutes, there is. Okay, yeah, there's. No, you can't create. Okay, here, let's do this, guys. Come on. Here we go. Let me share this. Okay, here we go. Let's go to a 12 one. Someone's already in this one. We don't want that. That's chin music. 6 here. Let's go into a later one. Or do you want to do 6 minutes? Someone might be in there. Okay. There's 6. I'm gonna get into 6. At the letters. Go at the letters, guys. At the letters. Or you're in chin music? Is that you? Hell, hold on. Seniors in chin music. I'm getting out. Hold on. Let me. Oh. Killing me. There he is. All right. Chin music. Go to chin music. Everybody go to chin music. Chin music. Get in there.
Tom Murphy? Oh, chin music. I'm over there trying to get a soda, and I'm hearing you're like, let's go, boys. Are you okay on here?
Yeah, let's do this.
You're sounding excited. How much in draft time? I got to go get a cold refreshment.
Like 6 minutes.
All right, I got time.
Who else is in there? Ibrahim's in there. All right, here we go. Come on, guys. Get into your draft, wherever you're supposed to be drafting.
Wait a sec. Are we in as a Giant Sports Talk Live, or do we all got to go in?
No, you have to get in there. So otherwise, other people will get in there.
Oh, okay. Where am I going?
I have no idea. What is your
music?
Yeah,
I found it.
I don't know what.
Wait a sec. Hold on. Is he picking first overall? It says Ibrahim's number 1.
He's number 1.
And who's number 2?
Myko's not in here, I don't think. I don't know which one you are. Did you get in there? Glenn is number 2. Okay, you got to move it. Oh, I don't know who Epic. Who's the Epic? Oh, I see who that is. That's Greg. I see Talkin' Schmidt as the logo. I don't know who Vera is. Vera. Who's Vera? Can't kick anybody out of this, though. That kind of sucks. This is going to be fun. Here we are. Hey, Dan is in there. Okay. I don't know who Didge is. See, it's our Dominic. All right. You better get in there, guys. There's a few of us in here. Here we go. This should be fun.
I'm just getting it set up on my. Greg's in.
Yeah, Greg's in. All right, cool. Give me a minute. Hold on. I'll be right back.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
All right, let's go. Is it full? No, we got two more positions. Christian is in there and Gary. Okay, we're full, guys. We got a full crew. Now we're just going to wait for it to count down. This should be fun. Okay. Look, I'm not going to do the whole damn draft, guys. I might take two. We'll see. If people are picking quick, then I'll stay in there. But if it's taking forever, man. No. I'm not sharing my screen, guys. I'm not sharing my screen. Ain't happening. It ain't happening. Oh, Dad's gonna screw around. I know who he's gonna pick.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is this in a serious day? Are people going to be screwing around here?
Come on, Dad. Dad, you see, but that's smart, though, because you don't want to give away your secrets, especially if you're really early in the draft. I mean, that's just, I ain't sharing my screen. Nope. I do. Nope. Oh, man. Boy, we freaking suck. It's a Friday night, 10:35 p.m. Pacific, and we're doing freaking fantasy baseball mock drafts on Giant Sports Talk Live. Where else?
Giant Sports Talk Live is taking on a new image.
What? Where else are you going to find content like this?
Where else do you want to find content like this?
Oh, man.
And I was just saying, my sinuses are killing me tonight. We've been on 2 hours, 12 minutes. Why not keep her going, right?
Why not?
Why not?
Oh, where are we at now? How many more? That's not right. No way. How many minutes? Is that right? 2 minutes, 45 seconds? No way. Really?
2 minutes? Oh, no, I got 39 seconds to go time.
How many, where are you at on how many?
31 seconds.
How come mine says 2 minutes and are you in the right one? Or am I, it shows me.
Yeah, because Abraham, Glenn.
Yeah, that's weird. What the hell's
Epic
going on?
Trifle, Schmidt's there, Cali Hats.
I wonder if it's because I'm going back and forth between these freaking windows here.
Gary Didge. I can't wait to see the guys that we don't know who are in there, Eric, going, what the fuck are they drafting? I mean, what the heck are they drafting? Let's have some fun. That's all. I'm just going to.
I'm not sharing my screen.
I'm going to scare everybody else that we don't know. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's loading. It's loading.
The excitement. Yeah.
All right, time to shut your shit up, guys. Here we go.
Picking first, Abraham.
Still got 2 minutes. So set your shit up. Oh my gosh.
How do I find? Uh-oh, it's different on the phone.
Here you go already. Are you doing it on the phone? That's a
yeah, and it's harder to do on the phone. I can't figure out where to pick your player.
You got to do it on the. You have to.
Oh,
if you're going to do the draft.
Oh, here we go. I'm good. Search by player name.
Oh my gosh. Oh my my gosh. Yep, Anthony. Ooh, what did he just say?
Where did it go?
Interesting.
Oh, here it is. Okay, were we ready to draft? It says you're next. We're on the board.
45 seconds, right? Is that what you got?
I got 53. So now you're ahead of me. Yeah, I can't wait to the people who we don't know, have no affiliation with this show whatsoever, see the picks that I'm going to come up with.
Oh, man.
Hear that? I figured it out. You can
know.
You can just put in your roster and it'll pick it itself. This is great. One thing I have learned early in this is do it on the computer, not on your phone.
Your pick, Glenn.
Who went first?
Ibrahim. Come on, man. Seriously. God, I knew it, dude. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Who the hell's Cole? He's taking too much time. Wow, seriously?
Come on, what is it? Amateur hour?
I don't know. Yeah, we got guys in here who aren't part of this. Oh, that's Cole. Oh, that's okay. There you
so
go.
I take that back. Okay. I take that back. Sorry, Cole.
This is Cole right now.
You snotty little bastard.
Oh, shit. Who's Gary N? Wilmer Flores. Get out of here. Who the hell Cali hats?
Who picked Wilmer? Did somebody pick Wilmer?
Senior did.
What? Oh, you. Oh. Did somebody really pick? Did Senior do that on me?
Yes, he did.
Am I angry? You bet the fuck I'm angry.
Oh, shit.
I had him queued up for my next pick, too.
I'm sure you did. Wow, Betts fell to 10th? Because freaking people are screwing around.
Oh, yeah. I just like to be a fly in the wall and see the people
we
who
got
don't
these
know
guys
what's
that are
going.
picking
What the
first.
hell are they doing?
Come on.
They're going to be reaching out to their friends saying, invite these
What kind of
clowns.
deal?
Invite these clowns.
I'm telling you, man, this draft, the first few rounds of, I think, will go fairly quick, I would think. I hope. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a very long time. Callie's back in there.
Actually, I might do my draft on the phone. This is much easier on the phone, Eric. I like it on the phone. Just type in your player. Boom. There he is. Ready
Who the
to go.
hell's Dominic? Okay. There we go. Let's go. Chin music, I believe it is. You should be in there. Right? You should be in there. I heard you here. Who'd you pick? Oh, come on. You know.
What?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, who picked Bailey? Who picked Bailey? Who the hell was that? Who did pick Bailey?
Abraham.
No, it wasn't. Was it? No. He's picking
Abraham.
No, he's picking now.
He's back. Oh, it's me again. He picks back to back. All right, who should I pick next?
Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Come on, Cole.
There is no doubt in anyone's mind whatsoever. I'm going after the Farhanian this time. I can't believe, in all seriousness, that Wilmer went off the board so early here tonight, guys. We now go to the commissioner with the 34th pick.
You can't find it. It shows you in there, Dan. Maybe you might have to refresh, man. It shows you, but it shows you as a weird, like a spinny wheel. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, you can see the guys who aren't part of this. They're picking big names. Come on, Christian. Wilmer, what are you doing? Wilmer? Little rascal. Dan's asking, what draft are we in? What's the name of it?
Yeah, it's chin music. He shows him in here, but
Cody Bellinger off the board. With the 45th pick, Dan. With the 45th pick, Mel Kiper Jr. has just reported that Dan is a little leery of stepping up to the podium tonight.
I don't know if he's in there. Yeah, it's auto picking for him.
Let's see.
Dominic has left. He has left.
Yeah, he's going. Who are these clowns?
There's Ibrahim with his double picks. Who the hell picked? Who picked Tom Murphy? Who the hell picked Tom Murphy?
Oh, it's me again.
Yeah, it's me. Who picked Tom Murphy? Who the hell's in here and picked Tom Murphy?
Who would
It's got to
do
be
that?
somebody in here. Who did that shit?
Uh,
Who the hell picked Tom Murphy? It's got to be someone in here. Who did it?
Oh, I'm running out of time.
Yeah, you are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It picked for you.
Who'd I get?
I don't know. Chris Sale. I think that's who it was.
That's not who I wanted. Shit. I'll trade him.
Who the hell picked Tom Murphy? Who the hell was that? Glenn, that was you.
I was keeping tight-lipped.
It was you.
I don't want to let the secrets out of the bag.
Oh shit. I'll trade you Bailey for Murphy. Ha! Where the hell are we?
I know who I'm picking next.
I bet.
Sad thing is that this draft may be more indicative of the Giant Sports Talk Live draft for me than you may seem to understand.
Let's get some music in here. What do we want to do? Here we go.
Oh, I like this one.
Who the hell's Gary in? Ibrahim, appropriate choice because some of these picks would require some serious weed.
There you go. See who I picked?
No, I didn't even see.
Ernie
Clement. Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're participating. This is getting me a good feel of who I should pick, Eric.
There you go. It helps. I'm telling you, doing these helps. I think that's you.
Oh, how much time do I have?
22 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. Search player.
Oh, Cole's having a blast.
Oh, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm next.
Oh, you will. What else we got in here? Go. Picking Glenn. Up. Here now. Your turn just came up.
I just picked.
Dan. You gotta pick again, Gillen.
Okay. Oh no. Former Giant.
Ryan Reynolds. Hmm. I'm not going to go much longer, guys. What about you, Glenn?
No, I think we've scared the hell out of everybody who was in there.
Yeah, a little bit. There we go. I'm going one more pick and I'm out. What do you think?
Sounds good. There. Now, where do I go see my team?
Well, when you get out.
Oh, here we go. See Callahats, Glenn. Here's my team. Holy shit. What a mess.
All right. All right, guys. I'm out. Let's get out of here, man. I got my last pick. I'm out of here. There we go.
What a pitching staff. I got Hunter Brown, Kodai Senga, Chris Sale, Bivens, Verlander, and Sagano. And do you like how I snuck in there, Eric? Pick of the draft. I snuck in there. Nobody expected Tommy Murphy.
Yeah, you got us. You got us.
Snuck in there.
Oh, man.
Or what about Ernie Clement? Pick of the draft.
That was another good one.
I don't know. There's just goofing off. Because I don't want anybody to know my trade secrets. That's all.
It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't even matter. All right, let's get the hell out of here, guys. It was fun. For those few of you who are still with us, let's get the heck out of here. Tomorrow, day off. Yeah.
See you Sunday. Hey, see you Sunday, Dan.
Yeah, we'll see you Sunday, Dan, for Hot Corner. That should be a lot of fun. The Hot Corner is always a lot of fun, man. Enjoy doing that. So again, guys, see you Sunday night. No show tomorrow unless like something crazy happens. But yeah, see you guys Sunday night. Hot Corner, 8 o'clock.
There's been enough craziness going on in the world, Eric. I don't need any more crazy. I'll see you Sunday.
All right,
see you boys.
Woo!
been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.